Hello. Okay, we are back. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am Andrea Cox, the Detox intuitive healer, and detox specialist. Sorry about that. I didn't know why when I commented from my other channel, it just didn't show up in the live chat. I'm going to have my assistant check that out. So, my sincerest apologies for my recent absence. I have been working on a lot of things behind the scenes, an Oracle deck that I'm collaborating on that's going to be the first of a series of Oracle decks. Also, we've worked really hard to get Eat Right for Your Zodiac, my latest book, into several different health stores across America and Canada. So that was a lot of fun. As you come on here, hit the like button and tell me where you're tuning in from in the comments section. I do read the chat. Also, we've been working on a lot of things behind the scenes. Good morning, Brandy. Good morning, my client, Andy. How are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. So I'm going to share a couple quick links with all of you really quickly and talk about private readings. So I am very much so slammed with my wellness coaching clients, my intuitive life coaching clients. I have got two clients coming in this week to do a cleanse. One, he's an actor. He's been my client for 7 years. He does one a year. And another, a client that's originally from South Africa. And I'm actually cleansing them together. We'll start off with breath work and Akashic record reading, manifestation, meditation, and then we'll go into their 5-day fast. And, I have to say that readings have taken a back seat. I actually had one yesterday, and I find that with my 10 placements in water, the amount of past life people that come through on the reading, it never ceases to amaze me. So there, I don't know why I'm showing up as an R as the host, but there is the intuitive readings link I just shared. So for that reason, we're going to be doubling the cost of intuitive readings. And many of you are like, oh my gosh, Andre, it's already $397 in this economy. Well, I attract abundant people or people who are on their way to being abundant. And that doesn't really affect me. And so it shouldn't really affect you. What you'll want to do is you'll want to read about it there where I just shared, and then you'll want to pay on Venmo. Andy, if you could share my Venmo link, I need to make you a moderator. You can pay the Detox Intuitive on Venmo. And we're doing so much on the websites. We're getting rid of PayPal and Stripe. We're putting other payment systems in place. We're doing a lot of things behind the scenes. I use my website at this point very little. I have such a repeat clientele that everybody knows to just go to Venmo or do a wire transfer to pay me. So you'll want to go to Venmo. It is The Detox Intuitive, and you'll want to book a reading even if you're not going to have it for a month now, because I am doubling the prices. So I wanted to come on here and do a reading for all of you because I was literally woke up at, I want to say 3:14, and I looked up the spiritual meaning of the time, and it was doing work on ourselves to better ourselves. So some of you may deal with procrastination. There may be quite a few of you dealing with an inability to get things done. And it may be due to some kind of ruminating thought or something you're focused on that doesn't involve unconditional love, but involves something within you that's halting your forward movement. And that could be anger or resentment from something that happened in the past. It could be jealousy. It could be envy. And so, what you'll want to do is every time you get a thought like that, you want to think of something else because that's no way to live. That's no way to live. Having so much water in my chart, unless you're a Scorpio, Pisces and Cancer, which is throughout my chart, my Saturn, um, my sun sign, my Venus sign. I've got several placements in those two signs. Yeah, I've also got Scorpio in my chart, but in pretty dominant places. Having so much Pisces and Cancer in my chart, I don't have a jealous, envious bone in my body, and I also never look back. And in my life, I've dealt with a lot of that, and it really I've dealt with a lot of that coming towards me. It really affected me in a sad way. A sad way that wonderful morning, Chris, welcome. A sad way that I couldn't believe people would actually act in that manner. And it broke my heart for years. And then I finally developed a really strong exterior so it would bounce off of me. But we feel energies when people are sending it towards us. So, it took me years to understand, okay, wait a minute. What is going on here? This is really odd. I've not thought about this person in years. Why all of a sudden are they in my mind? Oh, it's because they're thinking about me. It's because they're ruminating about me. So, learn to deal with that, learn to bounce energy off of you. I'm very good at that. I have a shield of protection around me at all times. So, what woke me up, the intuitive downloads I was getting, is some of you may have recently lost either a person or a pet. You may want to get a reading to connect with that person. For some of you, it's a father. I'm getting a male that may have lost a father figure in the past 6 years, could be the past 16 years. It could have been due to cancer of some kind or some other type of degenerative disease. I feel like a private reading would be highly beneficial for you. Again, the link is above. You can read about it, but I would prefer to be paid on Venmo. It is The Detox Intuitive on Venmo. Andy is one of my clients. Andy, if you're listening, if you can grab my Venmo link, it should be in our messages because that's how you paid me. So if you can scroll up and down and grab the Venmo link and share it in the chat here, that would be helpful. I feel like we also have a male who feels really stuck in a home environment or a situation. 903 on the clock there. Someone could be a life path number 3, a number 9, of 908, so an 8. Someone could feel stuck in a home environment, and I feel like it's affecting their health. I feel like whoever this is, the partnership, and I hesitate to say that, the relationship is very codependent. And I feel like the female in the relationship, now, if you're in a gay partnership, this could be it could be a feminine energy. But if you're in a straight partnership, I do believe it's the female. I feel like the female is just ungrateful. I feel like we have someone that is manipulative, that throws fits when she doesn't get what she wants, that is controlling, is jealous, is angry, puts on a facade, pretends that they're doing better, maybe in a position than they are. I feel like we have a very fake facade going on here. And I feel like whoever the male energy is, I feel like the male energy could be suffering health-wise. And I feel like it shows. They could be possibly having thinning hair or losing their hair, aging, a lot of wrinkling around the eyes and swelling underneath the eyes, which is natural, part of the aging process. But I pulled the Guardian card, and the Guardian means that this person, this male energy, feels like he's more of a parent to this person than he is a partner. 1111 on the clock there. That may be significant to someone. I feel like this relationship has lost an opportunity. We have 22, 11, 22 there. That may be significant. Has lost its opportunity to transform. I have the transform card number, is that a 35? 35. So 3 and a 5 is an 8. The number 8 could be of significance, or the number 3 or the number 5. So these could be your life path numbers. 5 is also very traumatic. 3 is the number of the snake in Chinese astrology, which is always a number of a thief. And 8 is the number of the workaholic. Oh, sorry, Andy. But you've transformed. So, Andy, again, third time I'm going to ask, if you have my Venmo link, it should be in your messages because you're a client. Please share it here in the chat. I've asked you 3 times. So I feel like we have a male that feels like he's taking care of a female who is ungrateful. And it's past the due date to transform because it's become very karmic. So I feel like, and again, if you're in a gay partnership, it would be the feminine energy that is doing this. Oh, you did? I didn't see it. Oh, wow. It didn't show. That's okay. So I feel like we have a male that tries to escape. It could be escape to another room, I mean, I guess this couple could be separated and pretending that they're together, but I'm not sure. I don't know why anyone would pretend, maybe for other family members or I don't know, social media. I have no idea. But I feel like we have people that are more in a business arrangement. And whoever this is, give me some cards on, can this be healed? Okay, we have vibration and unexpected. Okay, so I feel like this is positive. Control. Okay. And then we have respect in reverse. Okay. So I feel like we have one person that's very controlling. We have a feminine energy and we have respect in reverse. So either someone lacks respect for the other person or vice versa. We could have a partnership that's split up and we could have a male trying to control a female as well. Uh-oh, I've went through that. It's very difficult. Unexpected, control, vibration, respect, and reverse. Okay. We also have a female at a distance. We have vibration, someone who's vibrating very high and has very healthy boundaries. We have a woman on this card, blonde, very beautiful. She has her hair in an updo. Someone could look really pretty in pale colors like white and cream. And this woman's in a garden and she is clarified by the heightened vibration card. So if you want to read about how to raise your vibration, I have several articles on my websites. I feel like maybe this male tries to control this female at a distance, but it doesn't work. And whoever this male is, we have hydrate in reverse. Someone could need to hydrate more, but whoever this male is, he feels unnurtured in what he's in. So maybe his partner is cold. Maybe he's just being used for money, unconditional love. So this is a person who may do better living by the water. They're watching someone at a distance who listens to their body, who only allows sincere relationships in, who has barriers and boundaries to keep out toxicity, who loves sleep. We have the sleep card. You heal during your sleep state. That's me. I sleep 8 to 13 hours a night, and who has a heightened vibration. So maybe something came out about this male energy trying to control a female at a distance, or it could be this female energy trying to do spell work on a female at a distance. But whatever came out, I feel like this heightened vibration, healthy boundaries, healthy barriers, feminine energy. In the card, I'm an intuitive reader, so I also look at the cards. She's in a garden setting, beautiful garden. Some of you could live in the tropics, others of you just have a beautiful garden. I feel like this is not allowed anymore. If a male is holding on to a female, then he's going to need to let go. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Oh, and welcome in Ohio. So I feel like if you're a feminine tuning into this and you have a male in your life, 7 could be of significance, maybe life path number 7 or what have you. I feel like you've got someone that's created a monster in a feminine energy because the feminine energy caught wind of this male having some type of online, or maybe they have a way of seeing you. Maybe you guys have kids together and you drop off the kids, or you have to see them at like softball practice or soccer. I don't know what kids do these days. I'm feeling karate for someone, swim lessons for another, dance lessons, ballet lessons for another, soccer, basketball, football, t-ball. Maybe you have to drop off your kids at a place and the male sees you there and he's still in love with you. Or maybe we also have the fame card coming on the heightened vibration. And so maybe someone's famous, or maybe someone's online, or they have a large following, and we've got a male that obsesses over them. The female has caught wind of this that they're involved with and has formed an obsession with you as well. And I do feel like this male tries to calm her down by telling her what she needs to hear. But I feel like her obsession has turned to some type of wicked, evil. Maybe she has your name in a jar or something, who knows, right? So I feel like the backlash of this is starting to show up in this woman or in this couple's lives. We could have a female that looks a lot older than she actually is, right? Someone could be in their 20s, 30s, early 40s, and they could look like 5 to 10 years older than they are. We could also, I'm seeing the feminine energy could have maybe teeth that aren't, she could have it could be a trademark of hers to have crooked teeth. I'm seeing that. I'm also seeing someone that looks very dark. When the Kardashians like darken their eyebrows really dark, I feel like so I feel like whoever this heightened vibration feminine is that has really healthy boundaries. That's okay, Andy. Thank you. I feel like maybe this healthy boundaries, heightened vibration female that's very elevated, could be single, could be in a relationship on the down low and doesn't share it publicly. I feel like this other female, this toxic female that came out, respect in reverse, I feel like this toxic female tries to emulate this other female, tries to look like her, tries to do what she does, tries to. And I feel like some point along the way, someone did something with it, could be eyebrows, it could be nails, who knows? It could have been plastic surgery, but I'm seeing eyebrows for some reason, and I'm seeing it makes the person look wicked. So someone could have, like, I don't know, made their eyebrows black. I don't know. Maybe they're maybe they're like a redhead or auburn hair, and maybe they have like, because I'm seeing that. So I'm also seeing, okay, I'm seeing intention. And in this card, this is interesting. We have a unicorn and we have a woman trying to ride this unicorn's back. So this screams to me, whenever this card comes out, this is a wellness deck I'm using. I can't wait to get my decks I'm designing. This screams to me someone trying to ride the coattails of another. So, for example, I have a media page and I've been on the news like 27 times. I've written for Huffington Post. I've written for Your Tango. I've been interviewed on podcasts. This would be someone like literally contacting every podcast you've been on to try to get on or something. This is someone like that. It's someone very low vibrational, right? Very clout chasey. So I feel like for the heightened vibration person, this has been kind of like, I don't know if I want to say a hard pill to swallow or a odd pill to swallow. It's been an awkwardness that made this heightened vibration person feel uncomfortable, because it was almost like this lower deity entity type person. For some reason, I keep seeing crooked teeth. I don't know why. Attempted to latch on to this higher vibrational person's energy. So whenever someone does that, unconscious or consciously, it's almost like spell work, right? It's very, very, it's so darkness is always attracted to light. And when someone tries to attach to your energy, be like you, do what you're doing, speak like you, hand gestures like you, do their makeup like you, like it's an obsession, and the person that's being obsessed over feels it, and they feel like someone's doing something wicked or evil. So they don't even have to see it. They can feel that energy. So someone really needs to clear their energy. If this is you and you know that maybe you have an ex-husband, or if you're a male watching this, you have an ex-wife or something, and their new partner is like obsessed with you, maybe jealous, envious, tries to be like you, tries to do what you do. You need to constantly cleanse your energy. Now, for some of you, well, Andy, your brother could very well have some of your gifts if you're in the same bloodline, but let's not make this personal right now. But yeah, for some of you, and I hope you got off the chocolate sauce I told you to get off of. For some of you, I feel like if you could be tuning into this, and I feel like this is a small portion of you, this could be you. This could be you. I'm also getting that someone is desiring a career change or is being let go of a partnership. I feel like this could be a male energy or a masculine female. So if it's a masculine female, I feel like you see what someone else is doing and you want to do that. You could be, I'm feeling like 30-ish, 33, 35, 36, something like that. And I feel like you're going to lose whatever clientele you've built in a certain area, because someone who's got a double mission actually has a double mission. It's their soul's calling, but someone else does not. So that's for someone. Okay. For someone else, I feel like if you're a male, you have been doing something for someone else for a long time. This could be a position at work. And that's coming to an end because I feel like whoever you're working for is greedy as fuck. Yeah, breathe, breath work. Okay, this is in reverse. Ruminate in reverse. What's behind that? Okay, self-love. Yeah. I feel like whoever you're working with is getting on this self-love train and they want to cut you out. I'm feeling Libra energy. Someone could be a Libra. I am feeling two males here. And one male feels like they've outgrown the business partnership. If this is you, you could need a reading. So I feel like, however, the person that's being cut out, okay, of this business partnership could have done a lot for this other person. Like they could have made this person famous or something. So that's one, but I do feel like I'm dealing with two males here. For others of you, you did something really wicked to someone in the past. I feel like it's slanderish or defamation or something. The way you can turn around that karma, so maybe the karma came around to bite you in the ass. Maybe you're miserable in your personal life. Maybe you've got way too much stress on your shoulders. You need to pay it forward in doing good for this person and also doing good for humanity. Okay. So that could mean anything from rescuing a dog, right? Rescuing a dog and treating it really well, right? Feeding it organically, etc. It could be restitution to the person that, maybe who knows, you could have done a number of things. You could have tried to ruin someone's business. You could have affected someone's money. So restitution is always a good way to do that. It's the quickest way to overturn your karma. Because I feel like however many months or years this person had to deal with this, it could have been that you did spell work on someone, you had their name in a jar, some crazy shit like that. That always gets back to you. It always goes back on you. However many months you did this is like how many years of karma that you'll receive. So I don't know what you're going to need to do about that. But I keep hearing pay it forward, and I don't know what that means. So I guess it just means pay it forward. Okay, I have to watch the clock because I have a colonic. 8:30. Okay, I only have an hour and a half, so I need to get in the shower and get on my elliptical. But this is what I'm getting for all of you. I feel like there needs to be a close look at how you have reacted and acted up until this point, right? Was someone saying truthful things and it triggered you? And it triggered you into, we have 8 people in the room, that could be a sign, the number 8. And it triggered you into attacking this person on the DL, attacking their name, attacking their business, attacking their social media. That needs rectified because that will bring you years of bad karma. And only you can know if you're truly happy in life or if you're secretly depressed and suffering within your health, etc. I also get the intuitive download that there's a feminine energy that's going to tune into this that's taking too much on work-wise. You need to take a load off. And I also feel like maybe the people working for you are a little bit greedy, right? They're making you feel responsible for like the family Christmas and things like that. And that's not your responsibility. I also feel like you put healthy boundaries up on maybe a money stipend or something like that, and it keeps getting crossed. You need to really be crystal clear. I feel like too, if we're dealing with some people that have been trying to overcome some obstacles in maybe the way of overeating and things of that nature, it's not going to come until you get rid of another poor habit. So I feel like maybe every time someone, I don't know, gets drunk, they overeat or something. There's something like that. Also, I do get that if you've been procrastinating a lot and slacking off in work, you're going to get back to work this week and it's going to be magical. Now, you guys, I wanted to mention I have already done the readings for air signs and fire signs, and I just haven't uploaded them. I uh, I will say I suffer from some PTSD over when someone attacked this channel and my other channel because I was being censored for what I was saying. What I was saying was very honest and it was triggering some very toxic, low vibrational people who, mass reported my work, etc. And uh, one used to be an employee by Google, one's a hacker, marketer hacker, and because of that, it keeps me or it kept me for a long time from speaking my truth on this channel and even sharing videos on my other channel. I'm I've gotten over that now. I don't care what people think. I mean, people who think every post is about them have a lot of work to do on themselves. People who are triggered by what other people say have a lot of work to do on themselves internally. That shows very low vibrational entity attachments and very little soul's growth and evolution. So I've gotten over that. I realize that karma is being dished out and served wherever it needs to go. And my business is only growing exponentially. But I am going to get those videos out this week. I hesitated because I did fire and air and they were harsh. But I'm going to try to get those edited and have them up on the channel by tomorrow. So I hope that helps. So I shared the link for private readings in the comments section above. You can read that in the live chat. Uh, Definitely pay me on Venmo, the Detox Intuitive. And like I said, come Sunday night, we are going to be doubling prices. So if you know you're going to want a reading within the next month or 3 months, I would get it at the current price because my readings are invaluable. And I do a lot of altar work in your favor, protection work, things like that after the reading on whatever you're wanting to manifest. And let's face it, money flows. We'll get that money right back to you tenfold. So I love you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Be well.